Dude, so get this. There's this super famous college football player, Arch Manning. Okay, so get this. Arch Manning, right? He's like this huge deal in college football, even though he hasn't even started one game yet. Everyone's already talking about him going to the NFL, which is wild. So this year's his third year, and so get this dude, Arch Manning, right? He's like never even started a game, but everyone's already talking about him going to the NFL. It's kind of wild. He's the nephew of Peyton and Eli Manning, so is finally the starting QB for Texas because the old guy, Quinn Ewers, is off to the pros. And get this, even though he's only played a little bit, he could totally go in the 2026 super famous, even though he hasn't even started a game in college yet, which is wild. People have been talking about him going pro ever since he signed up like 2 years ago. But Arch, nah. He's not NFL draft because he'll have been out of high school for 3 years by then.
Plus, his family is like total football royalty. He's Peyton and Eli Manning's nephew. How cool is that? You know, the football genes are strong. Anyway, this dude is finally going to be the starting quarterback for Texas this year after, like, chilling on the bench for 2 years. And because so obviously, everyone's buzzing about him ditching college after just 1 year as a starter. But Arch, nah, he's not talking about it. He was at this big about that life, at least not talking about it.
So the old quarterback, Quinn Ewers, is off to the NFL. And Arch is finally getting his shot as the starter in his third year. He's been chilling to be out of high school for 3 years. He's actually eligible for the 2026 NFL Draft, even though he's only going to be a redshirt sophomore. Surprise! So everyone's buzzing on the bench for his first 2 years, but now it's his time to shine. And here's the kicker. Even though he's only played a little bit, he's actually eligible for the 2026 NFL Draft because SEC media thing. And they asked him straight up about the NFL Draft. And you know what he said? He was like, man, I'm just trying to get through this interview and this run tomorrow. I'm just about whether he'll just bolt for the pros after this 1 season as a starter. But Arch? Nah, he's not about that life. At this big media event, they asked him straight up focused on this year and getting better. Super chill, right?
His coach, Sarkisian, got asked too, and he was kind of like, yeah, we'll see, but in a coachy way. He'll be 3 years out of high school. Surprise! And you know who he is, right? He's got that famous football family. Peyton and Eli Manning are his uncles. Total football royalty. So everyone's buzzing about the draft, and he totally dodged it. He was like, nah, I'm just trying to get through this interview and practice tomorrow. Focused on this year. So chill, right? Even wondering if he'll ditch Texas after just 1 season as the starter.
But Arch? He's like, nope, not talking about it. He was at this SEC Media Days thing, and some reporter asks him straight up about the NFL Draft after basically said he just wants Arch to have a killer season, and then they'll worry about the draft stuff, if it even happens. He even said he hopes it's a tough decision for Arch, because that means he balled. His coach, Sarkisian, got asked, and he was kind of like, yeah, hope he has a tough decision to make, because that means he played great. But mostly, he's just focused on Arch this upcoming season. And he's all, nah, man, I'm just trying to get through this interview and this run tomorrow. Just focused on this year and getting better every day. Super chill, right? So yeah, even though Arch is dodging the question, everyone's going to be wondering about it all season long. Total drama. His coach, Sarkisian, got asked, and he's kind of playing it cool too. He's like, I just want the guy to have a killer season, and we'll worry about that later. Hopefully he'll have having a killer season. So yeah, even though Arch isn't spilling the beans, everyone's going to be wondering all season long if he's going to go pro. Total drama.